Our culture is filled with an environment where we try to push aside the person of Jesus Christ. And we try to take the place of Christ in every aspect of our life, particularly in the role of government and in culture, where we try to just rule and reign over everything. And yet it will always fall, and it will always fail, and it will always just diminish and be a terrible expression of who we are as human beings. One of the reasons why we just push Jesus aside is because we don't like the language that's linked to who he is through his entire life. And there's this passage in Isaiah that just highlights the significance of who he is, the great name that he is, the role that he plays in our lives and in this world, which is why we just try to push him aside. And in Isaiah 9, it reads like this: "For a child will be born to us, a son will be given to us, and the government will be on his shoulders. He will be named Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Eternal Father, and Prince of Peace. He will reign on the throne of David and over his kingdom, to establish and sustain it with justice and righteousness from now and forever." I love the fact that we live in a world where Christ is the King, and his government rules and reigns over all governments. And it's where justice is found. It's where love is found. It's where life is found. And as we celebrate Christmas season, we don't ever want to forget this, and don't ever want to kind of place our trust in other things other than the great name of Christ, who reigns and rules over all the earth.
What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch our keeping? Why lies he in such humble place, where ox and sheep are feeding? Come, have no fear, God's Son is here, his love all loves exceeding. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him blood, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh. Come, peasant king, to own him, the King of kings, salvation brings. Let loving hearts enthrone him. Raise, raise the song on high, his mother sings her lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him blood, the babe, the Son of Mary. This is our God, this is our King, this is our Savior. We will forever sing. This is our God, this is our King, this is our Savior. We will forever sing. This is our God, is our